Hello. Now we're in Final Fantasy XIII-2 again. Next up, Yacha's Massive 10AF. And however you pronounce it. ก็กลับมาอีกรอบนะ Final 13-2 ต่อไปก็จะลุย Yacha's Massive ปีที่ 10ไม่ได้เล่นมานานนะไปนั่งเล่น South Park กับเกมอื่นแล้วก็ไม่ค่อยมีเวลานั่งทำซับด้วย Let's go
People always say the future will be better. They believe the hardships of the present fade with the passage of time. And so we hope, waiting for a future brighter than today. But Sarah, remember this. As you walk towards a brighter tomorrow, you have to look back to your past. The path you have walked to reach the here and now will give you the courage you need to hope. It's so dark.
In ancient times, the faqs devoured the light, darkness cloaked the sky, and the earth knew only night. This must be the eclipse.
You know what this is?
They said 500 years ago, a massive faqs appeared. For a while, it blotted out the sun and turned everything dark.
If that happened 500 years in your past, then this must be 200 years in my future.
Right. But something's wrong. Look, the eclipse is only affecting this small area. That shouldn't be possible.
Okay, so you're saying this could be a paradox?
That's what I'm saying.
Huh. This reminds me of stories we heard, that there used to be a great city on Grand Pulse. I bet this is what these ruins are.
What happened to it?
No one's been able to figure that out. We were more or less locked up inside Cocoon. We never had much opportunity to learn about the world below us. Our scientists have only just begun to study the mysteries of Grand Pulse.
Well, get this 500 gil and go talk to that man. เก็บ500 กิลกันแล้วก็มาคุยกับไอ้หมอนี่
Hello, are you here to observe the facility? I can answer any questions you might have.
Ah, yeah, perfect. I do have some questions. Where are we? And what year is it?
Wait, you can't just...
What? I'm just...
Yacha's Massive 10 AF, sir.
10 AF? So nowhere near 200 years.
I must say, this is the first time anyone asked me what year it was. I don't suppose you happen to be time travelers?
Well...
Ah, yes, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to hand out this map. Take it, it's free.
Well, he's given us a map, so good for him. มันให้แผนที่มานะ Talk again.
Keep your wits about you. There's no telling what kind of monsters the paradox has let loose in here.
You said the paradox. Are you talking about the eclipse?
Yes, the great faqs, Fenrir, blocked out the sun. It was predicted he would appear 200 years from now. Which means
his appearance now indicates some sort of time distortion, right?
Are you sure your projections were accurate?
Yes. After decoding the pulse writings, we learned that an eclipse took place with predictable regularity every few centuries.
It seems the regular cycle has broken down. Either that, or somebody changed it.
Okay. After that live trigger, go to northwest. You see something floating. หลังคุยเสร็จก็มาทางตะวันตกเฉียงเหนือใช้มูเกิลฮันNow explore some map, even though you can't go, but you can do it a little bit. We need to keep going until we get a primer. I'm just exploring the map. วิ่งต่อไปเรื่อยๆจนกว่าจะเจอตัวสอนนะครับ Anyway, in this world, there will be a medic called Speranthus. He starts out at level 2 and he's a better healer. So get your Kate Sith to have Kiraka, then fuse him into Speranthus. ก็ไอโลกนี้จะมีเมดิกชื่อ Speranthus อยู่ก็ใช้มันซะมันสตาร์ทที่เลเวล2นะครับแล้วก็เอาไอ้แมวลอยเคทซิตอัปเกรดจนกว่าจะได้คิราซ่าแล้วก็จับมันผสมเข้ามาในตัว Speranthus ซะ Anyway, this primer is telling that behemoths are hiding in the shadow and you're encouraged to stay away from the shadow by staying in the spotlight. But we're gonna kill one of them for a quest item. ตรงนี้มีเบฮิมอสซ่อนอยู่ในเงานะครับถ้าจะปลอดภัยก็ต้องเดินในสปอตไลท์แต่เดี๋ยวเราจะฆ่าตัวหนึ่งเพราะว่ามันได้ quest item. That being said, let me prepare. You will need a sentinel. ต้องใช้เซนกันแน่ๆครับเตรียมไว้ได้เลย That should be good. Here, behemoth, where are you? While hunting for the behemoth, we'll also hunt for the item, so go west and look for them. This is the first one. 960 gil. ก็ระหว่างที่ล่าเบฮิมอสก็ล่าไอเทมไปด้วยนะครับ There he is. เจอแล้ว Oh crap. Yep, you will need potions and Phoenix down.คอยใช้ไอ้โพชั่นกับฟินิกดาวด้วยนะเพราะว่ามันตบหมู่โดนหลายตัวถ้าเข้าไปใกล้ๆก็โดน Why would you run closer, Sarah? Yep, that sentinel is putting in work. You can't do nothing to it. Sentinel เจ๋วก็สบายไปนะ He's not too hard. You just need a sentinel. Just has a lot of health. Yeah, why didn't you get close to the tank, Sarah? Like that. Stupid.
Too easy.
But anyway, we have a quest item, Behemoth Fang. After that first item, keep going north. ตอนนี้ก็ได้ quest item มาแล้วครับเขี้ยว Behemoth จากไอเทมอันแรกก็วิ่งเหนือขึ้นมาอันนี้มันจะซ่อนอยู่ในหลืม Mana silvers times 8. Now go across the gap to the east. Get away from it. Okay, first one's over here. Mana bolts. วิ่งไปทางตะวันออกข้ามไอ้รูเหวมาก็จะเจอไอเทมอีกอันครับ Now south a bit ใต้มานิดนึง Tablet of Padra. Get away. I wanna fight you. Okay. Chocolino has some new items, especially weapons. Buy them. Chocolina มีอาวุธอันใหม่ให้ซื้อแล้วนะ Get Lunar Stinger and Volatile Spark. They're 2,000 each, so yeah, might not have enough, might have enough. ซื้ออาวุธ Lunar Stinger กับ Volatile Spark ครับอันละ 2,000 เปลี่ยนซะเลย Let's change it. Lunar. Ooh, what was it? Oh, the weapon. Volatile. Anyway, let's keep going. After buying the weapon, go north, talk to this guy.
That building over there is part of the Padra ruins. You should take a look around if you have the time.
There's nothing much about him. It's up to you if you want to talk to him or not. But he showed the building scene, so whatever. Keep coming here. This is the second one. Gisal Greens. Oh, what the heck? Oh. คุยช็อกโกลิน่าเสร็จปุ๊บคุยกับไอ้ผู้ชายทางเหนือมันก็โชว์ฉากให้ดูนิดนึงนะแล้วก็วิ่งตามทางไปเรื่อยๆเจอหีบสั่งแล้วเก็บ Okay, pick this up. Keep going. เก็บของได้3 อันปุ๊บก็วิ่งมาทางนี้เจอกำแพงกับไฟ Jump up here. Behind this wall, there's an invisible treasure ball. Mugo hunt. ไม่ใช่ Mugo hunt ครับ Now be careful around here because there's a live trigger and you can miss it without even knowing that it's there. ตรงนี้มี live trigger อยู่นะครับก็เวลาวิ่งก็ลองระวังหน่อยแล้วกันเพราะว่าพลาดกันได้โดยที่ไม่รู้เลยว่ามันมีอยู่ Yep, talk to Noel.
There are two questions. Why is the eclipse happening now? And why is it happening right over these ruins?
Maybe there's something important hidden here.
The legends say the faqs was looking for that which was lost. Could be the thing it's searching for is in these ruins.
Then I guess we better start searching ourselves.
Okie dokie. Going north. คุยกันโนเสร็จได้ไลฟ์ทริกเกอร์เสร็จก็มาทางนี้ But before you talk to her, get your paradigms ready. I think I'll go with this. God help me. ก่อนคุยกับมันเตรียมพาราไดม์ซะนะครับ Oh,
A little
yeah.
darkness can't.
Buy wound potions. Get 10, or however much you can afford. Now let's go with 5. ซื้อ wound potion ก็ได้นะครับ
I know it's a little dark.
Let's go.
Are we not allowed to go inside?
I'm very sorry. Only persons on official academy business are permitted beyond this point.
Oh.
Maybe this will count as official business!
Okay. Another boss. It looks like the first or second boss. It's not too bad. Nóเป็นบอสตัวที่คล้ายๆบอสตัวแรกกับตัวที่สองเลย ว้าว Oh, he's staggered already? I didn't know that. ตีไปเรื่อยๆรู้สึกมันจะสแต็กเกอร์ไปโดยไม่รู้ตัว Come on, please die. Yes. สำหรับพาราไดม์ทุก15 วิหรือลองจับเวลาเอาเองนะครับ มันจะช่วยได้เยอะเลยไวขึ้นเยอะ
Is it dead?
We're being dragged in!
When monsters like these are cornered, they cause a space-time vortex to appear. An electromagnetic shock usually shuts them down. It's been a while, Sarah.
Is that you?
I'm grateful you remember me.
Who's this?
Oh,
Director of Academy Research, Team Alpha. Hope I'm at your service. And you must be Noel.
Nice guess. Who told you?
You appeared here with Sarah some years ago at the Brescia ruins. Subsequently, we analyzed the gate and forecast your reappearance at this location. To be honest, I didn't really believe that time travel was possible. But here you are. I'm really glad you're safe. For me, it's as if time has stopped. Everyone I knew is gone.
Hope.
From your point of view, it's been years since you last saw Sarah.
Not just Sarah, Snow as well. And Saz and his boy. You all disappeared from my life. It's been 10 years now.
I never thought...
When the paradox occurred some years ago, I thought if I could solve it, maybe you would all come back.
Director Hope, there you are. What were you thinking? Taking off and leaving me all on my own.
It was a shock seeing Hope grown older than me, but he was still the same Hope I knew. Lightning, Hope listened to my story without saying a word. I told him about how I'm the only one who remembers your smile on the plane of Grand Pulse. I told him about how Snow set out to try and save you and Vanille and Fang. And I told him about Noel. Noel from the future.
There's something I want to show you both. We can continue our conversation as we walk.
I'll show the way.
Shall we?
Tell me, Hope, what made you join the Academy?
A sense of duty. Vanille, Fang, Lightning, they turned to Crystal so that we might live. It was an enormous sacrifice.
My
Now
sister
Hope
and
is
the
going that
others.
way.
I think
We're gonna
they
go
wanted to
west
preserve
up this
life.
ramp.
They gave us a chance to live
มาทางตะวัน
again.
ตกขึ้นไอ้ทางขึ้นนี่ก่อนนะครับ There are 2 items we can get right now and 1 we can reveal but cannot get to. So that's the first one. ข้างบนนี้มีไอเทม2 อันที่เก็บได้เลย แล้วก็มีอีก1 อันที่มันซ่อนอยู่เราก็ใช้ Moogle Hunt ได้แต่ว่ายังเก็บไม่ได้นะ That's the second one. Third one's right there. Can reveal it, but say bye bye. Now go back to where Hope was. นี่ก็วิ่งกลับไปหา Hope ครับ But before going up the ramp, go left. มาทางซ้าย
Come on, Mom.
We'll go hunt. Now go to Hope.
They put the future in our hands. We're in a position to build a society based on human technology, no longer subject to the whim of the faqs. That's the gift we've been given.
Talk to Hope twice to get a live trigger. คุยกับ Hope 2 รอบนะ
Sarah, you've just stepped into the near future. You must be curious about a few things.
Has the Academy figured out what the paradoxes are?
To put it simply, they're temporal overlaps.
The past and the future mixing together?
Exactly. I've been studying possible connections between the paradoxes and the disappearance of my friends. But it was only recently that I realized something, that the phenomena transcended time.
Hope, you've been at this for years.
Yes, but now one of those friends is here in front of me. And the discoveries we've made will benefit not only the Academy, but the future of humanity.
Now talk to the guard. คุยกับการ์ดต่อ
Guests of yours, Director? Watch your step in there.
Thank you.
Isn't the Academy a research institute? Why do you need so many soldiers?
Without the faqs around, we have to be able to protect ourselves. And that means guns.
The time distortions spawn hostile creatures. Until we can resolve the paradox, we need military force to repel threats.
Go, Mom.
These armed patrols are essential for our safety.
Come to this northeast corner. Reveal it. Get it. ทางด้านมุมตะวันออกเฉียงเหนือนะก็จะเจอไอ้ผีคนนี้ซ่อนอยู่
So that's where.
Now we go south อันนี้ก็วิ่งมาทางใต้ Talk to Hope.
It's hard to believe it's really been 10 years. So much time has passed.
Now here you can talk about sass, snow, and lightning. And leave talk about the runes for the last, and you can see it all. But I'm just gonna go with talk about the runes.
This is some kind of ancient city, right?
The city of Padra, or so we believe. It was the center of a great kingdom built by a nation known as the Farseers.
The Farseers? You're telling me there used to be enough of them to build this entire town?
According to our research, we believe they constituted an entire nation. A polity that was ruled by a Cirrus.
Can you see me now? Standing here in this place?
So this nation, Padra? Their leader was a Cirrus, right?
Yes. The Cirrus would read the fates, see the future, and guide her country.
Yule. I can't comprehend how people used to live here.
Follow Hope and talk to him. ตาม Hope ไปนะครับแล้วก็คุยกับมัน
Here.
Thanks.
You've traveled through time. I suppose it's not surprising you know about these things. The power to rule was passed down from one Cirrus to the next. She was always called Yule.
If they could read time, why did they die out? Surely they could see the danger coming and do something to avoid it.
No, they were destroyed because they could see the future.
Why?
The Cirrus Yule foresaw the future destruction of this city. Some citizens wanted to try to avert the disaster. Others felt that they should simply abandon their homes and run. A few fell into despair and took their own lives. The divided populace clashed. The nation was torn apart by civil war.
Being able to see the future is awfully dangerous. It can mess with people's heads.
Tell me about it. The nation fell apart, and the survivors fled into the wildlands, avoiding contact with others.
Huh. So you know the story.
Oh! Come on, Director Hope! I want to show them! It's okay to show them, isn't it?
This way. Here. This is what lies at the heart of our paradox. The Oracle Drive. We've been giving it careful study.
But how did you...
Wait. You know of these devices?
Oh, well, yeah. I've heard of them. In books and stuff.
The Oracle Drive appears to be some kind of recording apparatus from ancient times. We've excavated a number of the devices. However, the recordings depict things that cannot be possible. Perhaps you should see for yourselves.
This is how it works.
device was excavated from an ancient part of the ruins. We used carbon dating methods to determine age. The device and the recording stored within are several centuries old.
But it shows lightning.
Someone in the past recorded this vision of the future. Perhaps it was the seeress Yule herself. Yes, I think so. We need to conduct further analysis to be certain.
Is it broken?
No. We've tested both device and data, and everything is nominal. Yet, when we try to view the recording, we get this. Perhaps it's not the recording that's broken. It's the immediate space-time in which we are located.
You mean it could be the paradox? Because the surrounding space-time is twisted, that might be directly affecting the device. So, if the paradox is eliminated, space-time will return to normal. Then we could see the prophecy and find out where my sister is.
Yes, I believe so.
Right.
Here.
An artifact.
This object serves as a key, is that right? We tried to make it work ourselves, but with no success.
Yeah, we can use that to travel across time.
Then you may have it. I think it'll be far more useful to you than us. Here.
During the years that passed as we traveled outside time and space, Hope had devoted himself to his research, trying to unlock the mystery of the paradox. If the gates are the cause of the puzzle, they might also be the key to unlocking it. But I wonder, am I getting closer? Will I find lightning in the end?
Time to find that gate.
It was in the ruins.
Now don't go anywhere yet. Turn around. อย่าเพิ่งไปไหนนะครับหันหลังกลับมาก่อน Talk to Hope. คุยกับ Hope.
You understand why I wanted to show you the Oracle Drive?
I think I do. You've been looking for lightning too all this time.
Yes. It's not much of a clue, but I thought you should see it all the same. And I wanted you to see how far we've come.
Hope, have you ever heard of Valhalla?
I've seen the name in the Padron texts we recovered. A forgotten region, I think.
Was there anything more? That's the place where Noel met lightning.
I'm sorry. We've only been able to decode fragments. The only other thing we've found is a reference to some invisible or unseen realm.
Alright. Now all we have left to do is find a gate. But we have 3 missions that we can accept. One can be completed right away. ตอนนี้ก็เหลือแค่ไปที่ประตูในเรื่องต่อนะแต่ก็เรารับไอ้ side quest ได้3 อันตอนนี้ซึ่งทำได้สำเร็จเลย1 อัน First one is past Chocolina. She's up ahead. Oh, darn it. Get the black one, because he buffs up the white one. ฆ่าตัวสีดำก่อนนะเพราะว่ามันบัฟตัวสีขาว guy. Okay, she's right here.
You two are famous. People say that you're quite the swordsman. Do you care to prove that you're as good as they say? I recently received an urgent request from one of the labs at the Academy. They need a fang from a behemoth as soon as possible for a project they're working on. They don't want just any fang, though. They need one that's in pristine condition. Unfortunately, with the military's current weapons, there's no possible way to take down a monster of that size without ruining its fang in the process. Now that you know the situation, if you happen to come across any, would you mind sharing them with me? I know it's a lot to ask, but it would help me out so much. Thank you. I appreciate this. If you're as good as they say, this should be easy. Once the Academy gets their hands on an adequate sample, they're going to use it to research all sorts of things, such as the monster's biology and evolutionary background.
Now all we need to do is hand her the behemoth fang. ก็แค่ต้องยื่นเขี้ยว behemoth ให้มันนะ
A behemoth fang? And it's in such good condition. I can't believe you managed to get this. So the rumors were true. You two are nothing less than excellent. The Academy scientists will be thrilled. Once the lab gets a hold of this, they'll be able to figure out everything they need to know about the monster, like where it comes from. Did the paradox bring this beast from the past or from the future? Is it the creation of the faqs, humans, or Mother Nature? What you brought us will give us the answers we've been searching for. I want to thank you for helping me out of this predicament. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation.
Alright, one side quest done. Run back to the town. Side quest เสร็จไป1 อันแล้วนะครับวิ่งกลับไปที่เมือง Now the next side quest that we're gonna get is between the two sets of stairs. But we cannot complete it until we have unlocked 110 AF of this town and having a Moogle throw ability.
Make sure to watch your step when you're walking along the cliffs. It's a little embarrassing, but this one time, I accidentally slipped and almost went over the edge. At that moment, I was sure I was gonna die. Fortunately, help came right away, so the only casualty was my wristwatch. It's now lying at the bottom of the valley. It scares me to think that could have been me. I still miss that watch. It was an expensive one that had to be modified to withstand all the wear and tear of the outdoors. What a waste. You'll look for my watch? Are you sure? Believe me, I've tried, but have had zero luck. With the eclipse keeping everything in the dark, it's almost impossible to see anything around here. I doubt it's the best time to go searching.
เควสที่เพิ่งรับก็จะทำสำเร็จได้ก็แต่เมื่อ unlock ปี110แล้วก็มีโยนบล็อกได้นะครับ Now for the last quest he's up here on the way up to Hope นี่เควสสุดท้าย
I'm collecting parts for my computer terminal. If you've got any, I'd be happy to buy them from you. What I really want to get my hands on is the battery used for one of the older models, like the kind they used on Cocoon. It wasn't a very popular model, so the parts are scarce. I saw it in a store window once. I got excited and ran in, but it turned out that the item had already been bought. Really? You'll help me try and find the battery? It might be an impossible task. I already called every store in the book with no luck. But if you say you can get your hands on it, I'll believe you. Thanks for doing this. You want to know what I'll be using it for? I'm a collector. I want to get my hands on all the retro electronics I can.
That's done. Now let's get to the gate, which is way south.
I may have my faults, but at least I'm
Anyway, that last quest that we got, we need to get to year 1X AF of this town to do it. เควสล่าสุดที่รับได้ก็ต้องไปปี 1X AF นะ all ถึงจะทำสำเร็จได้
Let's
wouldn't be caught dead on pulse if it weren't for water.
ไม่รู้ว่าอ่านวิดีโอ description กันหรือเปล่านะครับผมเลิกแปล side quest แล้วนะเพราะส่วนใหญ่มันไร้สาระมากเลยอันไหนที่เกี่ยวข้องกับเนื้อเรื่องหน่อยก็จะพยายามแปลให้ Okay, here's the gate. Examine it.
Here. This must be the gate Hope was talking about.
Maybe. Yeah? What?
There's something on your mind.
Yeah, well, sure, but it's just personal stuff.
Is it about the Cirrus?
That's right. Nice guess.
It must be so strange to be able to see beyond your own present.
That reminds me of something Lightning told me. She said that from Valhalla, you can see all of history.
If that's true, then the Padre Cirrus and Lightning have seen the same things, which means Lightning already knows what's going to happen to us. Something had been bothering Noel, and it had been ever since we heard the story about the Padre Cirrus Yule. But, of course, he wasn't the only one who was troubled. Was it really lightning I saw in the flickering images of the prophecy? The only way to find out is to go through this portal and solve the paradox.
And that was the life trigger reward. And forgetting all the items that I got, we can now rewind time in this pressure rooms. And we have unlocked Airba 200, which is where we're gonna tackle next. So stay tuned. ก็เท่าที่เล่นมาให้ดูรอบนี้ก็ปิดประตู Pressure Room แล้วก็รีไวล์ไปเล่นเรื่องใหม่ได้นะแล้วก็ใช้ Hollow Artifact เมื่อกี้เปิด Eva 200 เรียบร้อยแล้วซึ่งก็เป็นที่ต่อไปที่เราจะลุยนั่นเองโอเคครับไว้เจอกันใหม่สวัสดีครับ